Hello friends, welcome back to my channel ITparivar. So guys, in this video, we will learn how to enable DNS debug logging and why we should enable it. Okay, so I'll let you know why we should enable the DNS debug logging. So there are several reasons to enable the DNS debug logging on the Active Directory domain controller server. Okay, like troubleshooting the DNS issues. If there are any DNS issues that can lead to slow or failed website loading, emails not being delivered, and connectivity problems, right? So debugging logs provide detailed information about DNS request and response, which can help you identify and resolve the issue quickly. Okay, there are few more regions like performance monitoring of the DNS, security auditing. Okay, so all these are the reasons why we should enable the DNS debug logging. Okay, let me show you now how we can enable and how we can see the logs. Let me jump on my domain controller. So this is my domain controller, and I'm going to open here DNS console. Okay, so let me open DNS. So to enable the DNS debug logging, you have to right click on the domain controller name. So suppose if you, in my case, this is DC, my domain controller name is DC. Let me show you. You can see here computer name is DC and domain name is itparivar.lan. So suppose if you have multiple domain controllers in your environment and if you want to enable the DNS debug logging, so maybe you have to select or you have to connect that domain controller where you want to enable the DNS debug logging. Okay, so in my case there is only one domain controller and that domain controller name is DC. So I am going to just right click here. Okay, otherwise if you have any other domain controller, you can just right click to DNS and click to connect DNS, and you can select this, use following computer, and you can type here your other domain controller name for which you want to enable the DNS debug logging. Okay, so once you will type here the name and you will click to OK, that domain controller name will be visible here on the below. Okay, so just you need to right click on that domain controller like this, go to properties, and then you can see here one option, debug logging. Okay, so just click to the debug logging tab here and you can see the log packets for debugging. Just check this option. Okay, you can see the packet direction, the like packet query packets like outgoing or incoming, and transport protocol. There are, as you know, there are two types of protocols, UDP and TCP. So if you want to monitor the events for both UDP and TCP request and incoming and outgoing, you can select this outgoing, incoming, TCP, UDP, and here packet contents like queries, transfer, updates, notification, and the request packet type. Like if you want to just monitor the request or response both, then you have to select these both option. Okay, in same way you can see here other options like log, unmatched, incoming response packet. So if on your domain controller if there is any unmatched incoming response, and if you want to capture that packets, you can select these details. And if you want to filter packets by IP address for any specific IP address, like suppose if you have any IP address and from that IP address if you are getting any request, or from that IP address your domain controller is getting request, and if you want to filter that specific IP, just you can select this option, filter packets by IP address, and you can type here that IP address like 10.10.10.4 or 5. Okay, and just add, say okay. Okay, so I'm not going to filter this, just I'm going to uncheck. But yes, in this way you can filter using IP address, and you can mention here the log file path where log will be generated. Okay, so I'm going to just mention here like C drive /DNS. Okay, here the maximum size, you can decide the size like any specific size log should be saved only, because we don't want to pull the drive. Okay, so here you can mention a specific amount of size, like if you want just 1 MB or 2 MB, just you can mention here 1024 bytes, right? Or if you want 24, at least it should be like till 1 GB, you can just mention 0. Okay, so I'm going to just enter here the 1 MB size, that is 1024, or it is bytes. So yes, if we'll mention this, it will be in megabyte MB. Okay, sorry, this one. Let me click to apply and then say okay. Just refresh this. Now let me go to the C drive. Okay, I am going to open here. You can see there is one log with the DNS name. It is here generated, but size is saying 0 KB. Let me refresh this. Okay, so see, as of now I don't have the request for this domain controller for any client machine. Okay, so that is why I think it is showing as 0 KB. Let me do one thing. Let me go here, CMD, and let me just ping to ITparivar.lan. It is pinging. Okay, let us refresh again and see if logs generated. So maybe the logs will be generated, but yes, you can see. Let me open this file in the notepad. It is blank for now. Let me do one thing. Let me do here query ns lookup to abc. Sorry, abc dot ITparivar dot lan. ns lookup abc dot ITparivar dot lan. Sorry, the command is wrong. ns lookup. Okay, it is resolving. Let me do in this way, ns lookup abc. It is resolving. Let me see if events generated. Okay, refresh again. Let me open this again. It is blank. Let me go again here. Go to the DNS and C drive DNS file path is okay. Okay. Let me reopen. See, yes, so it was taking some time, but yes, now you can see the events are generated now. Okay, so you can see here like UDP questions info. Okay, I hope you guys are aware about this, like 2 is time 3 thread and the others flag about the flags. Okay, and about the other queries. Okay, let us do one thing. Let us just do Control F and type here ABC and try. See, this is as we did the NS lookup, or as we pinged the ITparivar.LAN domain, or we did the NS lookup with this host. So you can see that is captured here. Okay, packet captured, and the host name is ABC and domain is ITparivar. Okay, you can see ABC ITparivar. So guys, in this way you can capture the logs, you can work using the logs. Okay, there is one more event for the DNS from where we can monitor. So event mgr. Okay, 1 second, let me open from here on this domain controller. Right click, go to this manage option, or just go to the tools and just open events, event viewer. Okay, so it is opening. Let me maximize this. Let me expand the application and services log folder. It will take some time in loading. Now it's loaded, and here you can see the DNS server. So see all the information related to the DNS, like in just information or errors, you can see here. Error: the DNS server list restricted interface does not contain valid IP address. The server computer, the DNS server will use all IP interface on the machines. There is one warning. So referring to these DNS events, you can fix your DNS related to the DNS, fix your issues related to the DNS. Okay, you can just refer the events event ID and search it in Google or any search engine. That will help you or guide how you can fix the DNS issues, or if there is any warnings, if that can be that can be ignored. Okay, so these are the way how you can monitor, how you can check the events log, okay, for the DNS, and how you can enable the DNS debug logging. One more thing, once you will be okay, once you will capture the DNS debug log, make sure you will disable that, otherwise it will full your disk, or it will retry to capture the DNS debug log. Okay, so just to disable, uncheck this option, apply and say okay. Let me close this. So guys, I know this video is long, but yes, as we did the step-by-step testing by doing NS lookup, by generating the events from the client machines, from the domain controllers. So I hope this video will be helpful for you, like how you can enable the DNS debug log, how you can monitor the DNS events, and how you can generate the query from the client machine or from the domain controller. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. So again, I'll request you to please subscribe ITparivar just to support me, just to motivate me. And don't forget to click on bell icon so that whenever I'll upload the new videos, you will get the new videos notification. Thanks for watching ITparivar. Bye bye.